Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 YouTube video. Today we're going to be checking out a mod by Zerbu. It's Sims Investigation, Simvestigation, something like that. You can now be a private investigator in The Sims. And I think this mod was based off of, I think it's in The Sims 3, Zerbu said, was when you guys actually had a private investigator. I didn't play The Sims 3, so I don't know. But today we're going to be checking out this mod. It does not require like any other mods to go with it, which is good. Although the one thing that it does require is that you have certain packs for the game. So in the mod folder, when you open it up, it'll show like all the different files. You don't have a game pack, just delete that file and it should work within your game because certain packs in The Sims will go with certain things within this mod. But today we're going to be checking out the private investigator career, see how well I can do with the private investigator. We did the lawyer mod, so I think, we should be pretty good at this, but who knows? The mod resembles like Odd Jobs, so you start off with like 0 stars and go from there. Not sure if I'll try and get 5 stars today, but we'll definitely try and get, up there within the stars. But anyways, let's get into today's mod review and see how this mod works in game. All right, so we are in game and I'm basically going to, I guess, go into this little Simvestigation app on our phone. We can search for cases and then we can currently on toggle restrict to current case. So I guess you can have your Sims restrict them to one case, which is probably a good thing for them anyways, because they really do be doing a lot sometimes. But we're gonna go ahead and join this again. Like I said, it pulls up an Odd Job thing. I believe within the mod description, Zerbu did say that you don't need every pack, that it should work if you just take, the ones out that you don't have. But we are basically going to like pick this like we would an Odd Job. So here are some different things. Right here we got a beginner stakes. A lot of suspicious activity has been happening lately. Talk to other Sims to get inside knowledge. And then we have Jeffrey. I don't know if I really want to help the land grabs, but it says, I'm utterly appalled to find out what a rude and disrespectful Sim was squatting in my humble abode. They had the audacity to cook my food, use my shower, and even harvest my garden without my permission. Is that really a crime though, land grabs? Because you guys be taking everything from us Sims. But it's based on suggestion by Waffle, so I'm not really sure what that means. Could be a hint. I think we should probably do the first one because this one's for $100. And it seems like I think we could, knock this out really quickly. So we're just gonna click on that. Right here, again, like any Odd Job, you get this Odd Job Beginner Stakes, which is the name of it. It's due by 10 p.m. Sunday, and it is currently 9:32. We gotta get a move on. But it says perform social interactions and socialize with different Sims outside the active household. Okay, well, so far she's done social interactions. I'm not really sure. Pretty sure maybe she's done it on the computer. I was looking away for a few minutes and then she had like 5 of them. So maybe we don't need to go outside. Maybe we could just do it in here under the where is the socialize panel? We can chat. Maybe we can ask Penny if she's noticed anything. Although I'm pretty sure this sim is based in Sulani that we're helping, so I'm not really sure how much help it would be to do it in the city. But this is Penny. If you guys don't know her, I'm sure most people do know who Penny is. We should be able to ask her some questions. Oh, we have the welcome wagon, but I can fix that. You definitely have to be able to ask her questions regarding this case. For sure. I just need to find it. Okay, well, we're almost done with the interactions of it. I don't really know if there's, if we have to have a certain amount of friend level. I am also kind of blind reacting to this. I haven't played with the mod. I read the instructions. I just haven't played with this mod yet, so... Oh, we're so close. We got like 2 interactions left. We're doing some great private investigating stuff right now. Just talking to one person that probably doesn't even know what happened. Okay, well, we got this completed. I think, I'm going to make the executive decision. We're going to go to Sulani because that is where person is located that we're helping. I can't pronounce her name, but she lives in Sulani. So we're gonna go to Sulani and see if we can maybe get someone to tell us what we're trying to do. Because at this point, I'm not really sure who did it, but we need to interact with a couple different people. So hopefully Mila knows something. Maybe she knows what's going on. If I talk to this person over here, Leah, I think I will have done the job to a degree. I don't think we really have found anything I think this is who we're helping right here, if I'm not mistaken. Janice did a great job and obtained lots of inside knowledge that will come in useful when investigating suspects. Are we done? Did we do it? I guess we did. So, I mean, obviously the better that you get at it, the more things you'll have to do. But that was our first case. And it was mainly just chatting with a bunch of Sims, and we got $100 from it. So we didn't get any updated star points. I feel like I did not do that correctly, but maybe I did and I just don't know. But it says this one's for Wolfgang. It's due at 6 p.m. on Sunday, and it's already like close to 2 p.m. in The Sims, but maybe we could do it. I'll try. We can try. And this one is just saying to eat a bizarre fruit. Where do you find a bizarre fruit in The Sims? So I looked it up. The bizarre fruit is from Strangerville, so I guess we'll be making another pit stop to the Curio shop in Strangerville. Okay, here we go. This is where the shop is, the wonderful Curio shop. You basically can buy a bunch of Strangerville products here. I actually don't know if I will be able to buy a bizarre fruit because sometimes you gotta talk. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Sometimes you gotta talk to the guy that works it to get some information. So at this point, I really don't know what to do. But why is Wolfgang wanting me to eat a bizarre fruit? Why can't he do this himself? Like, is it gonna change my sim? We did it. I swear, if... Did he just infect me, Wolfgang? That's not funny at all, Wolfgang. No, I'm not. I will not have my sim possessed. That's just not gonna happen. But I'll send her back home. How is that investigating though? Like eating a bizarre fruit? Like, I don't know. Why couldn't Wolfgang do that? Why did I have to do that? Okay, well, we're back home, and we're gonna check our ratings. It did go up. I think we're probably just a 1-star, though. Like, let's not... I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I think we're just a 1-star. We've kind of done not that big of things. Like, our investigating hasn't really been that impressive, I feel like. We got 1 star, which is better than 0. And we've got some new things. I will say the one thing I like about this so far is I've noticed that there are some different ones that pop up. You kind of don't have to wait for it to reset itself. So maybe we should help Sergio out, the lost lottery. Oh no, my lottery ticket was stolen. He's desperate to find his ticket. I think we should do it because it's $400 and it's needed by Saturday at 4 p.m. and it's Sunday today. So we have quite a bit of time to do that. Solve case and report suspect. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'm talking about. We got a full week to do this. I don't think it'll take me a week. We've got more options on the phone. We can call suspects to lots, travel to suspect's home lot, view suspect log, and then cancel case if we wanted to do that. Maybe we can travel to the suspect's home. So we have some Sims that are shown here. I think it might be Nancy. You know, I don't want to point any fingers, but my detecting skills, I think it could be a land grab. You know, they are money hungry. This is kind of giving me a throwback to when I did the detective gameplay on my channel. I didn't do so well, so I'm not really sure why I'm doing private investigating because we kind of already figured that detective skills were not in my cards. But let's introduce ourselves to Nancy. Maybe she knows what happens to Sergio's lottery ticket because I know my sim did not take it. So it says trick into giving case information. Here we go. We'll kind of like, you know, we'll kind of act nice towards her. I don't want her to think, you know, we're here for, you know, investigating reasons. Not yet. Oh, the way Nancy spoke sounded rather suspicious, as if she knows a lot more than is letting come. Tell me I am not the best investigator. That was like one and done, although we haven't closed it, so. But she did see, it said she seemed a little suspicious. Tell unbelievable story. We're just gonna have to chat her up, you know, a little bit. We're gonna have to chat Nancy up. I understand why we got a little bit more time because if you don't know a sim, it's gonna take a minute to get to know them to be able to do the interactions, because even if I go into the interaction page, you can't, there's not a lot of stuff we can do. But it says Nancy's a snob, materialistic, and ambitious, and she is a minor crime, she's a crime lord. Nancy, I knew that. It's just, it's fitting is all I'm gonna say. You know, she's in the criminal career, stealing people's lottery tickets. We can discuss case details again. Maybe something else will happen with that. Okay, so we got some more options now. We have convince to give case information, discuss case details, which we've already done, and trick into giving case information. I'm just going to convince. Janice has found a clue that points to Nancy being the culprit. It's not definitive proof yet, so keep looking. Confidence is 40%. Guys, I think I'm going to crack this case. Clues is 1 yes and 0 no's. Not really sure what that means, but maybe we can trick her into giving some of this information. But I feel like I should talk to some of the other suspects because maybe they know something I don't. So we're going to go home. I'm going to let her get some Z's. And we'll get back to investigating come early Monday morning. All right, so it is now Monday morning. I told y'all we'd get back early in the morning at 7 a.m., but today we're actually going to hit up some other suspects because even though it did say that Nancy, could be, it was a 40% chance that she could be, still feel like some of these other suspects might have an inkling to what actually happened. And being a private investigator, you got to look at all of it and not just one person. Because I would like to arrest Nancy, we can't do that yet. And I could be wrong. We learned this in the detective video. I was wrong like 3 times. I really have high hopes for this one. Seems as though Melee has calmed down and we have had a bit of a conversation. I still have not gotten her to discuss these case details, which I need her to do ASAP. Well, those were for both of them. They both sounded suspicious. And I have to keep on talking with her to get the information because I don't have enough, friend points to ask the other questions. Nancy's calling us, and she's talking about getting a new career. Oddly suspicious for someone that was caught yesterday for maybe stealing. Found out she was a criminal. But yeah, maybe she should try a new career. See, here we go. Convinced to give us. I don't want to I want them to be honest with if they did steal the lottery ticket. I don't want to trick them into thinking that they did something. Has received does not point. Okay, so it doesn't point to her, but it says look for more evidence or try another suspect. I really want to give her the benefit of the doubt that she didn't do it because she seems like a very nice person. I've never had an issue with her in The Sims. She's always been very nice. But here it's saying that she spoke rather suspicious. So, I don't know. Do I continue talking to her and investigating her? So, there's 0 confidence here. I'm going to go with she didn't do it. So, what we're going to do now is go to the other house, which is Victor Fang. So, right now, the clues are leading to Nancy being the culprit. She's got a 40% chance of being the culprit, and I have not talked to Victor yet, but who knows? Maybe he did it. I mean, I know this house is pretty expensive. The bills, are bound to get up to you, And I don't need you going on the computer, Janice. She does have the proper trait. So she does these respectful introductions. I feel like it should have given her a little bit more, but it didn't. We're going to discuss case details with Victor. I'm not sure, where Victor's at. But it says, okay, so they've all spoken suspicious. They've all have spoken suspicious. This is not helping when everyone is speaking suspiciously. I don't know why Melee would talk suspiciously if she didn't do it. Because, there was a 0% chance that it said, confidence-wise for Janice that she had done it. We're going to convince to give the case details, from trying to see if Victor did do it or not. Says the information Janice has received does not point to Victor being the culprit. Look for more evidence or try another suspect. So far, Nancy is literally the only one that has 40%. Look at this. You click on Nancy, 40%. How do I arrest her? So it says solve case and report. Okay, so it's once she's 100% confident that they have found it, they can now report it. So I think I'm going to go back to Nancy's house. We're back at the wonderful land grab estate. Nancy, where are you? She's talking to Jeffrey. Convinced to give case details. Nancy, we know you did it. I spoke to the 2 other suspects and they said they had nothing. There was nothing. Okay, we got 80%. 80%, guys. We are 20% away from getting the full confidence that we need to lock Nancy up for good, or just for this video. Discuss case details again. Maybe there's something, that my sim will say that'll get Nancy to open us up a little bit more. Jeez, I cannot speak today. Janice didn't notice anything about the way that Nancy was talking. Maybe they should dance together. Why is Nancy calling me when I'm at the freaking her house? I'm at her house. She wants to stay at my house? No, I'm trying to lock you up. Okay, we'll dance with Nancy because maybe that'll lighten the mood and then she'll just tell me. I'm gonna crack this case before. Case solved, all evidence. Did I not tell you guys that Nancy was gonna be our culprit? She was the first person I went to. Your gut is always right. Now we just gotta report her. How do I report them? Do I have to go back into the phone? Okay, report suspect. Here we go. Nancy, stop dancing, Janice. You have a job to do. Okay, we got $400. And great success. Sergio offered Janice a new case to solve. Who rigged the lottery against us? But Janice refused and settled for 1,600 simoleons. Outcome is 400, and we gained a relationship with Sergio, which is good. I'm glad I got to help him. You know, I always like taking down the land grabs, so this was quite fun for me. But we're going to go back home. I will say that in the mod description, all of it's kind of randomized. So when you get a case, the suspects will be randomized, you know, with the NPCs in your world. I mean, it could even be the Sims in your family too. You know, if you have a big legacy, your Sims, you know, family members could be culprits as well. So you could be arresting family members, you know. I don't think it really arrests them because Nancy's still at the land. She's right there. All that work for her to just get away with it. I do want to see if we've gone up. I don't think we have gone up on the investigating level, but yeah, we're still at a 1 star, but you do make pretty good money from this. I mean, obviously, if we get up to like a 5-star level, you know, you'll probably be making a lot more money. I'm probably not going to do that. I'll probably end the video here just because that is pretty much it to the mod, but I will say I had a lot of fun with the private investigating career. You can definitely make it a, you know, full-time career. Like a lot of those odd jobs, you know, you can make them, you know, careers for your Sims and actually have a lot more fun with them because, you know, we have the detective career, but there's also a nice part to having like other options for your Sims to go into, like, you know, with the private investigating. We don't really have something like that in the Sims. So to have this mod in here is quite fun, and a lot of the interactions are quite fun too. So yeah, definitely check out this mod. I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I had a lot of fun doing this. Obviously, the better you get at it, the more difficult the cases will get. So there'll probably be new interactions as you go along, but I just wanted to give you guys a little video about the Sims Investigation mod because it was quite cool to read upon. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about this mod down in the comments, and would you download it? But if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you never miss another YouTube video like this. But with that, I will see you all on Friday.